Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is turning up the pressure on Liberal MPs.
I'm forcing the Liberals to put up or shut up.
Poilievre is planning to introduce a motion Tuesday that will force MPs to vote on whether they support building a new oil pipeline to the Pacific, part of an agreement already reached by the Prime Minister and Alberta's Premier.
He's blown 8 months saying one thing to his Keep It in the Ground caucus and the opposite to Albertans. It's time for Mark Carney to stop speaking out of both sides of his mouth.
While the vote is non-binding, it could have political ramifications. In an interview with CBC News, Poilievre said the results will reveal whether Mark Carney is willing to demand all of his members fall in line.
We need to now go from announcements and signing pieces of paper to putting shovels in the ground and building something.
A spokesperson for the government House leader said the Liberal Party has nothing to say on how its members will vote on this motion. Some MPs say they are uncomfortable with what's been negotiated.
But make no mistake, this agreement is a big setback in terms of climate policy.
And then there's Stephen Guilbeault, who quit Carney's cabinet over the issue.
What is being proposed through this MOU would be the end of the climate plan in Canada.
Still, polls suggest the majority of Canadians generally approve of Ottawa's Memorandum of Understanding with Alberta.
Even in places where in the past you would have found a lot of resistance, like in Quebec, like in British Columbia, in both of those two provinces, there are more people who think this pipeline to the West Coast is a good idea than a bad idea.
This pollster says right now, jobs and growth are top of mind for most voters, not the environment.
No matter where you are in this country, the economic uncertainty is very much defining how you're looking at everything.
The Conservative motion covers part of the deal Carney signed with Alberta, but excludes the concessions won by Ottawa from that province. If a large contingent of Liberal MPs vote against this motion, it would be an embarrassing setback for the Prime Minister.
And what about political consequences for Pierre Poilievre if the motion fails?
Well, it would be a blow to Alberta Premier Daniel Smith, a longtime ally of Poilievre, and put the pipeline on even shakier ground. I asked Poilievre if he feels betrayed by Smith for brokering a deal with the federal Liberals. He said no, he just wants to see the project get built, regardless of how it's done. Ian?
JP Tasker in Ottawa.